Hi there, it's Karen here. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be working on the Moroccan journals, and I want to make some pockets today. There's quite a lot of things in the kit, but I wanted to just make a few myself as well, but using the papers, of course. First of all, I just wanted to show you this piece finished. This is the piece from Roxy's Weekly Challenge, and as you can see, I've managed to find a lovely piece of well, it was like an organza with beads and sequins on, but it came from a little kit I bought. Like with the other sari silks, there's a little selection of sari silks, but all in neutral colours. And I pulled this piece out. I thought I'd see if anything would go on here and not be too thick. And this is just beautiful because it's very fine organza, just decorated up, and it's got this lovely little tassel-y bit down here, which I have glued down because I didn't want it flapping about. But I think that perfectly frames this window and just finishes off this pocket. Gorgeous. I love it. Really finish that off. And then you open it up and it's just, I haven't added anything extra because it doesn't need it inside. So yeah, I love that. So that's pocket number one. Oh well, I'm aiming for about a dozen. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably end up with more. Yeah, I'll just show you the, I've got them all in this box. I had the red ones already, and then I've got a whole load of these neutral ones, a lot of which has got gold coloured pieces, or pieces that I thought would go really well. That's the leftovers of that piece that I've used. That's where I've cut round it, but it's I can still use this. It's lovely. So yeah, some lovely pieces in here. So I've got lots of things I can use to decorate my pockets and everything else. So let's make a start, and I've just been going through my idea box and some of my ready-made stuff and just bits and pieces to see what I could pull out to finish off or make. Found this piece that I think we did in Roxy's Weekly Challenge last year. It's a masterboard piece, just a little piece I had left over. I think I've backed it as a journal card, so even though today I'm going to make pockets, I might make this as a tuck rather than a journal card, even though I have backed it, just because I think it's rather lovely on the colours. The only bit that doesn't really fit with my theme is this bit here, so we just need to cover that up. So I've got my box of bits, box of ephemera in here, absolutely rammed. I mean, I could spend all day going through this trying to find something, just to cover up this little corner, but actually this piece has jumped out already, or this piece. So I've got a couple of bits I could have a look at, so I better just cut round them and just see. I've realised that some of my scissors are still in my craft bag from Craft Club yesterday, so I might have to fish those out in a second. Right, so I've got this piece, which is quite nice. I'm not sure how that goes. And I've got this one. I rather like that because that definitely brings in the Moroccan theme of the arches that I've been going for. So I think I might use that, but have it as a tuck on here and make this a tuck as well. So maybe what I'll do, to make this a corner tuck, I'm going to cut it across there. And I'm going to cut it across this corner too. I didn't want to lose any of the arch. I think I might just cut it down a bit here, make it just a little bit smaller. And I want to do it, make sure it's straight, so I'm going to cut that off at the side a little bit. Got that there. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Just give it a quick ink, and then we'll glue that on. And yes, I'll link around here too. I'm just wondering if this is sturdy enough to make into a... Feels a little bit flimsy. I think I might just back it on some glue paper. Oops. Don't need... That's it. Ooh. Right, so just feels a little bit stronger, and we'll just glue around the edges of that. The right bits, haven't I? Yep. I'm just going to line it up with the papers. Oh, what am I doing? Yes. So I thought I'd glue the whole thing down there for a moment. Nope, just around the edges. It's all good. Right, so then we've got a little tuck there, and this will be a tuck here. So that's one piece. And I think the colours go okay with the kit. And it's good to vary it a little bit. I know I've got so much kit, why would I use anything that's not from the kit? But I think it's good to mix it up a little bit. Right, so that's one. Don't think it needs anything more than that. Right, so a couple of things I wanted to do was make some pockets inspired by different people that I have made before, I think. So one is this pocket by Tina from Shabba Dabba Doodah. It's one of her mass makes, and it's a double pocket like that. I haven't glued it down or anything because I wanted to see how it was made, so I often do that. I'll make a prototype and just keep it not glued down so I can see what I did, and then I can recreate it in whatever style I want to. So I'm going to pop that there, and then I have a little card to tell me where it was from, just in case I want to watch the video again, or if anybody else wants to watch the video where it was made. So this was mass make number 44, so this must have been in her first year of doing mass making, because she's on 200 and something now, I think. Anyway, it's a fairly straightforward one. So I've taken this piece from the kit. I didn't want it to be as big as this. This is the full height of a piece of paper, but I find that's a bit too big for me, so I wanted one that was a bit more of a manageable size, or a bit more the size I was looking for. And I think you just fold it in. Yeah, fold it in about like that. I'm trying to think how was it she did it now. And then we need a piece of beautiful old book page. So I've got this piece, so that needs trimming. I will just trim it to the same size as the paper I'm using. Make sure I don't trim off too much. I think I'll just trim it to there. Then we fold it in half. Try and fold it straight. Then that goes there. Fold this in, and then fold it again to make our pocket. So we end up with something like that. So we've got multiple pockets there. Right, so I'm going to grab some glue paper. And glue this piece down. I like this beautiful bordery bit showing on the edge of the pocket. And we just glue these two bits together. So I'm wondering which would be the better way around to do it. Yeah, that'll be fine, because that plain bit will be hidden. Let's glue the book page over. And that goes there. So glue this bit shut. So then we're reinforcing the edges of our pocket at the same time, aren't we? So I don't want this all glued down, because obviously I want things to go in, so we're just going to glue top and bottom of the book page. Not with a glue stick. Right. There we are, top and bottom there. So we've got room to put something in here. And then, actually I might move that back just a touch. And then we do the same with this piece, top and bottom. It's a lovely simple pocket, but I do think it's effective and really pretty. And I love this paper. It's really nice using some of these spare papers that I have to make beautiful pockets with. feel like it needs a little bit of a trim, top and bottom, just to tidy it up. Just check the other side, make sure it's about straight. Let's do this side as well. Yeah, I may have cut off the gluey bit somewhere, I'm not sure. Are we glued? Just in order to trim it, I have lost some of the glue. Right, there we are. I don't know if it needs anything to decorate it. We could have a look. Oh, I've got my other little box of mini decorations. They're in my craft bag because I've been fussy cutting them at Craft Club. Get my scissors out. Those ones? Yes, they're the ones. Yeah, so I don't know if we can put something, if anything is needed on here, because it's so pretty, isn't it? It's almost too much, isn't it? Because it's such a busy pattern, I think. Don't know that anything is required unless I've got something a little kind of barer, if you know what I mean, a bit quieter. And something like that, but that's too big. There are so many pieces. Do you know what? I think I'll leave well alone. I don't think it needs anything. Such pretty paper. Okay, just check the size of this because I'm hoping I haven't made it too big. No, it'll be fine. That'll fit. That'll take up quite a nice bit of space on a page, but I think it's a nice, decent sized pocket without being too big. Okay, so we've got another one done. Let's just keep all our little bits handy in case we need any more. Right, so that's that one made. And I had another one that I wanted to have a go at. This is from quite a while ago, I think, but I have a feeling versions of it have been made many times. This happens to be the one I've pulled out. Where is the... Yeah, this one was done by Gail Agostinelli some time ago. In 2020, I even written the date that the video went up. So this is quite a few years ago, but I'm sure there's been many versions of it. But it's basically this sort of triple pocket, but I like it. So I'm going to pull it out. I've just made it in some book page, just as this is my prototype. So I can see what I've got to do. And that's going to be, that's the back, and that's the front coming up like that. So I've got this piece, which I've also printed on the other side. So I'm going to start it, I'm going to go up like that. I believe. That's how we start. Just I can remember what I'm doing now. Yeah, up like that. And then I fold it like that. I'm sure Tina has done something very similar to this, if not the same. Different numbers of... I'm sure I've got a version of hers somewhere too. Right. These sort of things always have to make me think. and ripping it back out. This one folds down like that. And this one will fold up like that. And I think we will have done this the right way around. That way. Oh, there we go. Not quite how I would envisaged the bits that was going to show, but I'm happy with that. At least it's not blank white. It is the actual back of the paper, even though it's quite subtle that, but it isn't white. I thought this was going to show, and I suppose if you wanted another tuck, you could, don't think I will, but you could tuck this one under as well and make another one. And I'm sure that's been done before, but I think you can overdo it. With a small piece of paper like this, too many places to tuck things can get a little bit too much. So I'm going to do that like that and just have two pockets here, and then it can be a side tuck or a top tuck depending on what you want. So I think what I'm going to do is glue these pieces down first. Where's my glue page? There it is. Glue that down. I shall glue this one down. And then, yes, I'm going to, I think I will glue this shut here. You could make it into a pocket, but I think that would make it stronger if I glue that piece shut. I think that's the right thing to do. Just checking. Yeah. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to glue. I need another piece of glue paper. It's getting too sticky. Glue this shut here. And then that makes it a little bit stronger. And then do a glue line along here. And along the bottom. Yep, I've got that one. So glue along the bottom and up the side. And then we've just got to glue this one here. Something dry. The kitchen towel will do it. Just to seal that one as well. There we have a really lovely pocket. I'm just going to trim it across the top because it's not quite level here for some reason. It's easy to remedy. And we just need a little something to go on here. I am looking at these just to see if there's something that's not too heavy. I'll just finish that off. No, I think we need some colour. Some of these are very, very heavily embellished. I'm not sure they'll work inside a journal. Not quite. Sometimes you find just what you need as soon as you look, like I did with the other piece. Sometimes it's not so easy. That's rather nice, actually. Could almost make that into a little, tuck a little something in there, couldn't we? That is really pretty. I like that. Right. Let's see if we can put something. We could put that there. Now, see if I can get this to work. I'm struggling a bit with this new fabric glue just because I think it's quite thick for coming through this little nozzle here. Maybe we'll have a look and see if the fabric tack is coming out to play today. I need to refill my fabric tack bottle. I think that's one reason I'm having trouble with it, but we'll see. Ooh. In the end, I had to switch between the two because neither of them were coming out very well. Neither of them are proving very easy to use. And now I've lost the pin for that one, so let's just glue this on before the glue dries. It took so long to get it on there. So I have just glued around the edges with the thought I could just tuck a little something. I could tuck a little something like that when it was cut out. When it's cut out, that could just pop in there. There's many options of what could go in there. So I think that'd be quite nice. It just adds another little spot, but it still looks decorative if I decide not to. Depends on how much other things I have in here. And I think I'm going to round this corner. Yep. And we'll put a little something up here, I think. A little something round, whether that would work. No. I've got a few little circles. I spotted one and then it's gone. Not that one. What's that? That one. That one. No, that's not going to show. Maybe that one. Is that too big? Yeah. No, I think I'll go with this little one. Yep. There we go. Right, so that's another pocket done. I might even sew around some of these afterwards. I can just about get round this one without these little bits. They're not too thick, these little gems, so I think that's nice. I like that. Okay. What time have we got? How are we doing? I think we've got time to do another one. So I've got, because of what Roxy's weekly challenge is that we've been doing, I seem to have got lots of half pieces of envelope. And one of the things that she likes to do with these sort of things is to make a what do they call them? Wraparound. A wraparound pocket. So I thought that's what I'll do. What am I doing? I'm not going to get that on there. Silly woman. What I can't seem to see is my pin for this. Oh, there it is. There it is. Right, so I think what she usually does, she does this one as a little side tuck. And cut the corner off. Well, that's too big, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's too big, so I'm going to cut that down a bit, I think. No. Do it properly. We need a reasonable size pocket, but we need it to fit on the page. So I'll go there. Okay. And we need some scraps. And luckily, we're beginning to get a little selection of scraps now here. And I do have a beautiful piece of this Florentine paper, which is upside down, but I really like that. I'm wondering whether just to put it straight on there, like that. I'm going to cut it to size. Shall I wrap it around a bit? Yeah, I think I might do that. I might glue that on and wrap it around the middle so I don't have any... Yeah. Yep. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then all we've got to do is put a little piece on the other side, on the flap, on the side tuck piece. Make sure I've got this the right way up. Which piece do I want? I think I want the top. Whoops. Right, I'm still on camera. Like that. And then I will just glue this piece. See where my fold was. Okay. And then just trim off what I don't need. Although I should be keeping those bits. You never know. And you might need a little something. Right, so I've got that pocket there. No? That way round. Oh, for goodness sake, I've done it upside down. But no, I haven't. And that'll go that way. And I just need to decorate this piece. See what I've got. Nope, not big enough. I think I need something a bit more of contrast. Maybe some of this red would be good. Red or piece of this, will that work? Yeah, I like it. Okay. Let's just trim that more or less to the right size. Get rid of all these bits that are floating around. Right. There's a bit of white there that I'm not happy with. That's bottom it. Right. So we'll just overlap that a little bit so that it's, I think, yeah, I'm just going to put the glue on the flap and glue the paper to it. And that piece, wasn't it? Right, so I need to put a little bit of glue on the edge of this just to make sure that is well glued down. Oops. Right, so we have that. We have a lovely wraparound pocket. That piece there. That needs gluing down. It's going to flap about and be annoying. Okay. we need a little something on here, I'm not sure, but we'll have a look. Don't know, something like that maybe. I love some of the shapes of these, but that colour doesn't work. That one looks better. If I've got anything else that would work in that colour. That. I've got this little kind of tickety shape. Could put that in that way round. Or I've got this one. Yeah, I might like that. Well, there's a really blue one, just as a bit of complete contrast. I'm thinking I quite like that. Yeah, I think I like that one. I have to, because these papers are so very decorative, you don't need an awful lot to finish them. Nope, that way around. But yeah, that's quite a nice little finishing touch, which isn't glued down right to the bottom. There we are. Right, what about this one? I need to do a notch in there. Tried to resist, but I won. These little pieces back in my box. Is there anything else we want on here? I do have some trims, but I don't know if they're going to work. I've got a whole bunch of trims in this box, some of which will work better than others, I think. Keeps catching my eye, but I don't know if it's going to... Would that colour work in here? I think it could, especially on here. Got some of these beautiful Indian trims that I bought last year, I think, and I've never used. Well, I haven't used much, but I don't think they're going to work on the pocket. having a look at this ribbon I bought a long time ago because it was pretty, but I've never used it. I'm wondering if I can find a way to use it in this journal because I don't know. Not on here. Don't think it works there, but it might work somewhere. What about that? Yeah, I think I like that on there, surprisingly. Has it got enough colour? I also have some orange rickrack. That might be a step too far on this one. It might work on some pieces. Don't think it'll work on here. No, I think I might just stick with this. I rather like that. It's quite kind of subtle in a way. Right. Do battle with my fabric glue again. Okay. It was a battle, but our battle I was determined to win. So we have some fabric glue on there. Holds quite well. It's just a pain to get out of the tube. Right. So it just kind of finishes that off, I think. If I think of anything else, I might add it afterwards, but I don't think I will. Alright, so that's that pocket done. How are we doing for time now? Whether I've got time to do one more little pocket. I did get another piece out that I thought I might use. Just for a pretty simple, standard book page pocket. And we'll just need to cover it with some of our pretty paper. And I think I'm going to use a piece of this. I want it about there. Yep. That is really pretty. Okay, so it's going to go on there. Okay. Just trim that a little bit down the side. Right, and we have just a standard sweet little pocket, but with beautiful paper on it. I love that paper. Okay, we'll just do a little thumb notch and ink around it, and then I will probably sew around most of these. And there we are. Just a lovely little pocket. Okay, I'm not sure it needs anything. I'll have a little look, see if I can add anything small to it. Could put that on there. Don't know if it needs it really. Got this piece. If I cut round that, that might be quite nice on there. It's quite simple. Little piece of embroidery. Come round a little closer. That little piece, maybe that would be quite nice on there as a little finishing touch. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to try using my art glitter glue for this. about that. Yep, like that. So let's just quickly look at what we've made today. Certainly made a few pockets. I think perhaps next time we'll need to look at what we've got in the kit to make pockets with. There's quite a few things. Right. So I've got this simple pocket. We have this one as a wraparound and a tuck spot. We have this one, this multi-pocket. So we have a pocket here, and a little tiny pocket in the front as well. There's that one. We have this one, which has got a pocket here. These are side pockets with a side tuck. Like that one, love the colours. And then we have this side tuck piece made with some piece of masterboard that I happen to have in approximately the right colours, with this additional piece on the side, on the front here, for an extra tuck spot. So there we are, five pockets to get us started for this journal. So thank you for joining me for these. I've really had fun. Hope you have too. Bye for now.